Welcome to the show, people. You know what this is. This is Real Comic Book Talk. Today we are going to be talking about the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the Marvel movies. We are particularly going to be talking about Phase 1 and Phase 2. Which movies were actually great.
Oh, we re-ranking movies today, baby!
We got a new ranking system. We got the new ratings. We are going back through this bad boy. This is going to be
really fun.
Clean and smooth, and you guys are going to...
We'll see.
Yeah,
I don't know, clean and smooth.
We'll
You're
see.
asking a lot right now. You're asking a lot.
I don't think we do that.
Okay, you know what? My bad. I tried, but it didn't happen.
There you go.
We're going to start off with the obvious one, because let the people know again what we're doing.
All right, so look, right here, boom, new ranking system. Looks good, right? All right, so each one of these is like, what, 7 blocks. Yeah, I did my math right. There are 7 blocks. We're putting the movie in the blocks. We're ranking them, and then wherever that ranking is, goes in a block. And that's our new rating system here at Real Comic Book Talk. That's how we be doing all our movies, and it's going to be a great time. So because of that, we gotta re-rank some stuff. You can see what it really is. You know, if you watch it, you think about it. You know, like Endgame. When I first watched Endgame, I thought it was a 10. Now I know, high 7.
Oh, man.
But we'll get there next week when we do phases 3.
Just gonna throw that out there this week, huh?
Friendships are lost. You didn't think we were gonna pick them on now, did you?
I stand by what I said.
We'll be talking about that one for sure.
I'm the conqueror. I can do what I want. Anyway.
Oh, excuse me, Kang.
I was thinking more like Aegon.
Oh,
Anthony Dynasty?
I'm sorry.
Kang Dynasty out this thing.
I was thinking more of Aegon. Aegon the Conqueror.
We are a comic book show.
We are whatever we want to be.
And what did me and Al think when you said Conqueror? Kang.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. So anyway, Phase 1, we're doing Phase 1 and 2 this week. Next week we're going 3 and 4. We're not doing the TV shows, it's straight movies.
Yeah.
Straight movies.
It's too much.
We'll do the TV shows in 2 weeks.
Some other time.
We'll do the TV. We're not.
What?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
We'll do the TV shows next week. We'll break it up in 2 different videos. We ain't got nothing but time. That's inaccurate. But it is what it is. So Phase 1, you ready to do it?
Yeah, Phase 1, starting off with the most obvious one, Iron Man. The thing that started everything. I'm not afraid to say it. It's a 10.
What the fuck? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Set it off like that.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cuss.
It's too late. You already did it. We're in the end game now. Let's go.
It's a good thing we got. It's a good thing we have the button.
We don't, because I don't know how to do it, so we don't. Hey,
that's our once a video.
Yeah.
So
you get one a video.
Once a video.
Still PG-13.
I was about to say we are not PG-13 over here.
Are you sure it's a masterpiece?
I said what I said.
Bar setting, timeless, iconic.
There's 2 other people over here. They have the right to their opinions. Daniel has spoken, and he has
you said it's a 10 though.
10.
You couldn't even go like a high 9.
Not a lot of 10s out there. To me, it's not a lot of 10s out there.
It's not a lot of 10. It's not a 10 in the MCU. Well, it's 1 10 in the MCU. It ain't Iron Man.
Look, I saw a teardrop. He's holding it back.
It ain't Iron Man. I'll tell you that.
Saw his hands start shaking.
You don't want to see me when I'm angry.
I give it an 8.9.
Okay.
8.8. I mean, because it changed the game. It changed the game.
Bar setting. Bar setting. Set the bar.
It did, because it was, when it came out, everybody, what is this? We're not used to this. I mean, it's not iconic, though.
Timeless. Timeless.
Ugh.
Still holds strong.
Is it a masterpiece?
It is.
No.
Oh, there it is. That's
yes.
That's good.
That's what got it there. That's what got it there right there.
That's what's making me all right.
It is.
It's a masterpiece. You can use that
comedy.
movie.
It had comedy. It had story. It had consequences. It had great
consequences.
It had great
consequences for who?
What's the other one? Pacing. It was awesome pacing. It was, when it comes to movies and pacing, it was great. That's everything you need. The sound was excellent. The build, the leading into something else great. It did everything. It did everything. I said what I said.
Yeah.
A 10?
I mean, you can. I already told you what I
We ain't
think.
got no. We ain't got.
Okay, look.
We ain't got all the time in the world. What do you rank it
I
at?
got it a 9. Barely a 9. I really want to put it
Al,
at
you got it at 9 too?
No, I said 8.7.
Yeah, you said 8.
8.8.
You said 8.8.
I say 9. He say. I say
No,
10.
yeah, you say 10. Don't
say
you put that bad mojo on me. I said a 9.
Put that on my family.
I don't
say
think
9. He said 10.
It's not a masterpiece. It's bar setting because it set the bar for what the average MCU movie has to make it.
Yeah.
Has to be here. It's timeless because it's the first of its kind superhero movies.
It holds still. To
They
the
were
time.
kind of like dark and gritty. Like, oh, we got to be dark. And then Iron Man just said, you know what? We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna make it real. We're gonna make a comic book, but we're gonna change the stuff to make it for everybody. And it's iconic because it was the first MCU movie, the greatest franchise in all movie history.
Yes.
But it ain't a masterpiece.
Set the bar. If it hits 3 out of 4 of the criteria.
That's why I got it at 9.
Not a 10 then.
Yeah, it's not a 10 though. You gave
Well,
it a
no,
10.
for you,
Oh.
for you, it hit 3 of the 4. For me, it hit 4.
That's why I put
4
it
out of
there.
4.
He said.
You said at 8.7, sir.
Yeah. I mean, I can't rewatch it. I'm sorry. I love it.
I'm fine with that. There's lots of great movies in the world that people can't rewatch. That for you, this just happens to be one of them. For the rest of the world, it's rewatchable. All right, now to the next movie,
It's not a 10,
Incredible Hulk.
Oh, me. Can I go first?
You absolutely can.
Absolutely a 7.4. I wish I could give it a 7.5, but it's not a must-watch in theaters.
You didn't even think about that.
Not
Yeah.
I
You
love.
already knew you had it.
I love this movie. I don't understand why people don't like the movie. It boggles the mind.
It's just forgettable.
Yeah,
It gets lost. No, it gets lost in all the other ones. It gets lost.
Yeah,
in that.
look, I'm not going by.
That's your 7.4 right there.
That's why I said it's a 7.4. I didn't say it's 7. I didn't put it in the next block because it's not a must-watch in theaters, especially not in this time where it first of all costs a subvert amount of money to go watch it in theaters, and then on top of that, you know that it's not changing the game or anything. It's not like, oh my gosh, I have to see this because this is going to be so much. It's not none of that. But it's a great movie. It's a really good movie. It's a very enjoyable movie. I can go watch it. Every time it comes on, I can watch it. I got parts of that movie I will never forget. Like when the helicopter was exploding behind him and he was holding Betty. I was like, oh my God. When he was fighting the abomination and he had that dude in the chokehold, killing the life on the Betty. He said, no, stop. And he just let him go. And abomination just like this. Just dead, and then he's running through Harlem. Yeah, they gave each other the word. Look, in every superhero movie, the villain always gets the upper hand. You think he's about to kill a guy. All right, that's just the thing. I'm not going to hold a movie against that. It happens all the time. Okay, you know how many times Batman got to. Don't throw Batman.
We're not going there.
Yeah,
we're not going there.
But I love everything with it. I can see why people could wait for Blu-ray, and I understand that, but it is still fire. This is 7.4. Not even, no questions asked. Moving to the next movie. It's 7.4 for the whole channel.
No.
That's me for all of us.
No.
I know that, though.
No.
That's what how you thought that was gonna work.
I shot my shot. I missed it.
What'd you give it, sir?
I mean, it's around what you said, but it's not memorable to me. I can't wait for Blu-ray. I mean, I could.
You still in my same range then?
I know. I'm under like a 7.2. I could.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that. You're my friend. You're still my friend.
Dang! Whoa!
Still my friend.
Friendship over, bud.
Friendship's on the line, baby.
Oh my God!
Here we go, y'all.
It's not even Infinity War. Endgame.
Now that I know,
We're on the same page with those, so I gotta look for those details.
Ooh, this is a tough one, boy. Friendship's on the line. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Pick right.
There is a right answer.
Right. I didn't know I had to give a right answer to that. But yeah, it's a 7 for me. It's a 7.
All right, we're in the same block. As long as we're in the same block. That's all I care about. I was going to fight hard for that one.
You was going to fight for it?
If y'all had that shit in the 6s, yes, I was. Damn it, I didn't mean to cuss again.
We're getting out of PG. We're getting out of PG-13 right now. What's happening?
We are dropping.
Jeez, I didn't
dropping
mean to cuss.
fast.
Okay, all right, good.
Iron Man 2.
That's a 6.5. That's a 6.5 at the best. At the very best. popcorn flick. I can watch it. Fine. Okay, that's it. It's on. I watched it. I saw it. I move on with the rest of my day. I said I probably didn't even finish it. I got stuff to do.
I'm sorry, that's daytime television. That's a 5.9 for
Woo!
I think I'm right there with him.
That's daytime television. I don't think I've fully rewatched Iron Man 2.
You don't rewatch anything, though.
I'm not going. I agree.
I
hate to say it. I do.
And you know what?
It's one of those ones. Even when it comes on, I don't watch it unless it's at particular scenes. Yeah, I don't rewatch it even when it comes on.
I don't even watch particular scenes.
Yeah, it's a 5.9 at best for me. At best, a 5.9.
I can see that. I mean,
yeah. Moving
you know what?
on.
Can I change it? Can I go to 5.9?
Yes, you can.
Yes,
you can.
Yeah, I'm going that.
Yeah.
Now,
Moving on to Thor. Thor is
4. No, I'm sorry. 5. It's a 5.
It's still the same.
It's not the same. It's point better.
Yeah, it's not.
This
is a 5.5 for me.
It's a 5 for me.
We're all in the same block.
Yep. Moving on. Captain America: First Avenger.
6. It's just 6.
Yeah, for me it is.
Just a pop up. I don't even know if I can get 6.
I can get 6.
I can't. Can I go 6?
I can go 6.5 for that one.
Well, no, what the?
Really?
I can go 6.5. I generally.
You telling me it's 5 points away from being highly enjoyable?
0.5 points. Yeah, that's a lot though. But yeah,
It was a lot, but
yeah, it was
a lot.
It was. I enjoyed it. I can watch it when it comes on TV. I can
only watch when he transforms. That's it.
I can actually watch that when it comes on TV. It wasn't that bad for me. It was the pacing was pretty decent. It wasn't no humor. It wasn't no jokey jokes. Like I love the setup, the story.
Major action.
Story. It wasn't.
the montage of the war was kind of weak too.
The montage of the war was what I expected. I didn't actually expect them. And then when I rewatched it, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. How they did it.
It did have some jokes in it though.
I liked liked how they showed him in the original costume. I actually liked seeing that. I was like, oh, yeah. And then him arguing to get into the real war and stuff. So I liked it. And they didn't show, and I didn't even want to see that much Red Skull, to be honest with you. And they didn't have that much Red Skull in there. So I thought it was a 6.5. That's
So you
just
just
me.
wanted an actual origin story with no villain. It's just his story.
Which is what they gave you, yeah. I was fine with it. I was fine.
You're alone, but all right. What you want me to do?
Al, what do you get it?
I told you it was like a 5.5. It's not.
Yeah, okay.
He said 5.5.
I mean, I can only watch. Like I said,
You know what? I might go with you.
montage.
I might go with 5.9. Yeah, that's it. Me.
can't.
Daytime television.
Yeah, I can see. I can understand that because I'm
You're a little biased.
yeah. I Avengers.
Oh, nigga, that's a 10. That's a 10. Did I cuss again?
Yes.
Oh.
Rated R. Just put the R in it. Yeah.
Not getting credit for this one.
I tried. But it's a 10. Yeah?
You are off today, buddy.
You're not even thinking.
Because that was a stupid question to me. Okay, all right,
It was a valid question. What are you talking about?
It's a 10.
You have to ask a question.
Bro, that movie's iconic. It's timeless. It set the bar for comic book movies. Everybody wants to do a team up movie because of that, and it's a masterpiece. I can't find anything wrong with it.
Everybody was doing team up movies. Before.
Name 5.
I don't need to name 5.
And you said everybody was doing it. You can name me 5.
I don't need to name you 5.
Name me 2.
I don't have to answer your question. Thank you very much.
Name a couple, at least one.
It's great.
What you give it?
It's in the 9 to 10 range.
We need a definite answer.
It's a 9.8.
All right, that's fair. Not that fair. It's a 10. All right. You gave Iron Man a 10.
I sure did.
And Avengers a 9.8.
Damn.
It's still masterpieces. They're still both masterpieces.
I don't understand your math. Your math don't math, but
Math don't math.
the math don't math, but
It still follows all the criteria. It still makes all the criteria. It still makes it. It's just a 9.8. It could be a 10.
It is a 10.
It could be, but
But you said Iron
Nah,
Man.
I'm
Okay.
afraid.
All right, I can't. Because we got a whole nother phase to get through.
Yeah.
He's talking reckless right now.
you talking reckless.
I am not talking reckless.
You been talking reckless.
Name 5 times outside of the cussing.
I don't
It's
need
like
it.
five words, yeah, it's like
Nigga. Right when I was about to give him his 5, he was like, "No, don't say that. Don't say that." Al, what do you rank it? Avengers. What do you rank Avengers?
A 9.8, 9.
So it's in the 9s. It's in the 9s. All right. All right, there you go. You guys heard the rating for Phase 1. That's our new rankings for them. On to Phase 2. Phase 2 starts off with Iron Man 3. Oh,
5.
here we go.
4.5.
Jesus, y'all boys y'all cutting no. Okay.
Might go a little lower.
If it was a real Mandalorian, it could go up. But,
All right.
Yeah, that's
all
one
right.
thing to get. That's
Yeah,
dropping it all the way
yeah.
down.
yeah, to drop it
You
down.
know what? I was thinking about it. It's a 4. It pissed me off. And just because you try to make it better, Shang-Chi doesn't matter. I'm not going. You don't get credit for that.
Yeah.
You don't get right the credit. The movie by itself is a 4. Moving right along.
Moving on. Okay. Yeah, I agree with them. I agree with them. 4.4 between 4 and a 5. Next is Thor: Dark World.
4.
4. We're going to run through that one. All right.
Yeah.
Captain America. No explanation needed. Captain America: Winter
10.
Soldier.
That is a 10.
That is a.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
That's a 10,
I mean,
and you
it's-
know it.
You can't.
No
yeah.
disagreement here.
Oh
On
my
to the next
gosh,
one.
bro. We're moving right along. We
Moving on.
did it.
That would be Guardians of the Galaxy.
See, this one.
What?
Ah!
It's Guardians.
I know, because I don't know
What are you? Go first.
The blocks.
3.
What?
Yeah, I loved it. I love the whole jump. I love the intro. I love how everybody came on. I love
Soundtrack.
the soundtrack. I mean, how they were in jail. I mean, all of it. To me,
Everything
I'm
made
not gonna
sense.
fake. And it shows exactly who they are. They're wild. They're crazy. I mean, you saw Thanos. You saw yeah, I loved it. I can rewatch it. I do rewatch it.
I'm going.
Y'all might have to fight me on that one. I'm torn between a 7.9
Oh my
and an
God.
8.9. I'm in the middle there.
You said a 7.9 and an 8.9?
Yeah, I'm somewhere. I'm
You
not.
gotta pick one.
Who do you not like?
I do, but
Is it movie
it's
of the
not.
year?
It's not. That's the problem. It's not movie of the year for me. It's not. It's nowhere near movie of the year. It's not.
Yeah, for me.
It's not.
Yeah, that's the year the Ninja Turtles came out, so it's
But,
not
I
gonna,
mean, that's not-
it's not gonna be
yeah.
cool for me.
But for
It
me,
was. It had
I
great.
loved
It had greatness and memorable moments. It was worthy of
remember the whole
a
movie.
lot of stuff, but it was definitely exciting. It was definitely memorable. It was a must-watch in theaters, but it wasn't movie of the year. It wasn't worthy of Best Picture.
Ooh, that's
It's
true,
nowhere
that's true.
near masterpiece. It wasn't nowhere near a masterpiece. I would not put Guardians on the same level as Avengers. I'm not putting Guardians and Avengers on the same level. Never. That last dance scene, we're doing a dance battle.
I like that.
That's who they were.
I like that though. Cause you see, everybody brings that up, but nobody wants to talk. Like a minute before that, they were in the sky shooting laser beams like it was Star Wars. You keep thinking about the very last part of the fight. What about everything that happened before the fight? They were in the sky. They were in the ship.
There's always a moment that will, for every movie that kills it for somebody, yo. It only takes one little moment for somebody to hate a movie or hate a part or hate anything. So it just so happens a lot of people, me including, that was like a dullness right there. It only takes one part. It doesn't take like, oh, these 5 parts right here completely killed the movie for me. No, it only takes one part
So
to
that
destroy
one part
everything.
shot it all the way down.
Just like in Infinity War. That one part where Peter Quill got mad because of that moment.
That's not his fault.
Everybody wouldn't let that one part go.
That's his,
Nobody would let that one part go.
Or the Martha thing in Batman v Superman.
And a Martha thing and all of Batman vs. Superman, people wouldn't let that go. It only takes one thing to ruin
That's
it
a
for
fair
everybody.
point. That's a fair point.
So, for me, it's a 7. I'm 7.9. I can go to 8.
I
I can go to 8.
Final choice.
7.9.
oh, he went lower.
Guardians of the Galaxy, 7.9.
All right, for me,
7.9.
because I'm basing it on our new system here, I'm going to have to go 8.9. Because I can't call it a masterpiece.
No.
It's not setting the bar.
Not even.
It's not iconic.
For the other Guardians movies,
No,
yes,
no,
it's
but
at the bar.
for me, for the way I can watch it, and I love
I
it.
get you.
I love it.
I would say-
9.3?
Yeah,
Yeah, I loved it. Everything I can
bro,
remember.
you can't say that.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm just looking at him because I was like, all right.
I can say it's a
That's
movie.
a rewatchable movie though.
Yes.
Because
Yes,
everything
watch it all
else,
the time
everything else, you
before.
were like you couldn't rewatch.
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm saying.
None of Phase 1 did you. I don't think you said anything in Phase 1 you could
I
rewatch.
can't-
Avengers.
Avengers.
That's it.
And that okay. All right. So
I-
you're putting Guardians on the same level as that.
Because
Okay.
I can literally keep rewatching.
I can too. I just can't call it a masterpiece.
Right.
See, that's why I said. That's why I got exactly. Oh, I got it
that's
all the
why
way
I'm like,
at
I
the
understand
8.9.
Damn, we were doing so good till we got the Guardians.
You, yeah.
You too. You stopped. You,
Because I can't because I'm looking at that like I can't call it a masterpiece,
Nope.
but I can call it a movie of the year contender.
Yeah.
But it's not like I was like, oh my, you know, like you playing basketball, like yeah, you got your MVPs, and you got your dark horse MVP. He's like the Guardians of the Galaxy would have been like a dark horse, but he's still in the conversation.
He's an all-star, but he's not.
No.
He's
He's
an
an
all-star,
all-star.
but he's not all NBA.
No, he's all NBA. He's just second team. He's not first team.
Oh,
You know
okay,
what?
okay.
I like that.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm going 8.9. I wish I could give it 10. Masterpieces was slowing me down.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what a 10
understand.
is, though. A 10 is a masterpiece.
Hey,
That's why nobody.
that's
said
why I got it at 8.9.
That's where you lost me at.
No,
He,
but
he said 9.3. You said Iron Man was a 10, so I don't want to hear anything.
I can say that.
No, you can't. Moving right along to the next
Timeless, buddy. Timeless. Next one. Avengers Age of Ultron.
Nobody's gonna like.
Nobody's going to like you. Yeah, as long as you don't say 2.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm saying 7.4.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, 7.4. Because all right, so compared to his predecessor, I would say it's generic at that point. There's a lot of stuff in that movie I forget. Even the big fight scene was like supposed to be the Hulk versus the Hulk, Iron Man Hulkbuster. I'm like, okay, it's a generic fight scene. It's just really big. It's not really that great. Actually, Iron Man spent most of his time saving people, not even really fighting. And then at the end, he just kind of he threw him through a building and punched him one last time. Like after the Hulk was doing all that, that's all it took. And then I don't know. Ultron. I've seen better Ultrons actually. I'm not, but I can't go by it retroactively. Say because we can't. If we can't retroactively say a movie's better, then I can't say retroactively a villain is worse because I've seen better. So, but Ultron wasn't that. He wasn't that menacing to me. He didn't really scare me like that. He wasn't a memorable villain.
He was totally forgettable.
Vision,
Like Iron Man.
his vision just seemed like he just came out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden he could do things. Then they could just cut him off the internet. Like, I don't know. It just seemed like they rushed it. Then the whole thing with Thor just leaving around, going to a pool, having Vision. I don't know. That's why they call him Vision.
It's funny you said that. It's like they had plenty of time. They had like 4 years to make it, but it still felt rushed and everything.
It was like they're just trying to throw stuff in here, and at the end, like, oh, yeah, we can try to save everybody. We're not going to get off the island until everybody's off the table. We got to die with them, then we die. That's not a good plan. That's not a good plan. And then all of a sudden, here comes Nick Fury with a helicopter, helicarrier.
Yeah. You know, it would have been weird.
Fully staffed at that.
You know, it would have been weird if what's the name? If
Fully staffed.
if they actually introduced Captain Marvel at that time, that would have been weird, boy.
Like I said, I'm not. And then why you didn't call? You got to hope you never mind, because that's retroactive. So
It's so easy to get him off,
No.
boy.
So yeah, it's a 7.4. I'm going down to a 7.
That's fine. It's still in that range and
Barely.
everything. Yeah. Al, what you give it?
A lot of the points that you made
Fantastic.
were good points.
Fantastic point.
And because I was at a 7.8, and you did push me down to like a 7.4. Because you are right, it did feel rushed at the end. In between, from the, like you said, when Vision actually came out to the end, it did feel rushed.
Yeah.
It really did.
It's 7.4 for me easily. It did not make any of the criteria for any of that.
It's not.
anything above
I wouldn't say it's a must-watch in theaters.
Yep, didn't make
nothing memorable about it.
Didn't make none of that criteria.
It's not that exciting.
No.
It doesn't compensate for its flaws.
No.
Yeah. Woo. All right, last one.
Ant-Man. Ant-Man was a 6.
Is that the end of the sentence?
I'm waiting. I'm looking at the John. I'm like, okay, let me see what he got to say. And it just,
he just stopped like the battery ran out.
Yep. I got nothing else to say about that.
Just 6. He just said it's a 6.
you know what? I agree.
Oh,
But
man.
I might drop a little. I can't really.
You gonna drop it?
You can't rewatch a lot of stuff.
I can't.
You don't be watching anything.
You shut your mouth. We're not talking about movies right now.
I can't. It's gotta catch me.
Okay.
And
I'll rewatch anything. I don't care. It's too much new stuff out there. Y'all don't even want to see my list of stuff that I have to watch still. Jesus Christ. And they just dropped Sweet Tooth on Netflix.
Season 2.
oh,
I haven't even got started on that. I ain't got time. I'm still watching goddamn Snowfall. Jeez.
Oh man, you missed that. Shit's fire. At the end, I can't wait to
hey,
watch. So we can talk about
what you
that.
doing?
My bad. You supposed to be figuring
No,
that
I'm
out.
talking about you about to say. What are you doing?
I said I had to stop myself, and I'm going. For me,
6 for me. Al, you want to jump in?
6.9.
6.9. That's pretty high.
Right? Yeah.
That's really high. Ooh, that means it missed it by being a 7 by this much.
The only reason. Oh, you know what? Oh yeah, I'm going 7. I'll go 7.
What?
Because I like this. I like him fighting. I like him when he was fighting Falcon. I like Louis when he was giving us stories, like he was talking and everybody was using the words.
Popcorn flick.
Yeah, that's popcorn flick.
Yeah, okay, but it's fine. It is. I can wait for it on Blu-ray. I can. It's generic and it's easy to forget, but it's still fun and it was highly enjoyable for me. It was like I really enjoy. Like I said, I could watch that Ant-Man. I ain't say the other one, but that Ant-Man I could be watch over. I'm like, because this is fun. I'm just sitting there back and I'm having a good time.
I can see that. I can see it. I might be able to raise mine up for those points. But I'm not. 6.
Damn, I thought I had him. Thought I had one. All right, so that's
It was just generally entertaining, but not of high quality.
I think it has high quality.
It had the Marvel name behind it.
All right. Yeah. Well, all right. So I guess for me, I can see what parts that Edgar Wright did, and the parts he did in the movie were great.
See, you're looking at a particular director.
No, because I like the Louis thing. I keep calling. I hope his name is Louis. I can't remember. Luis. When he had his scenes, he was a great character in that movie. When he had to fight, when he met his friends, and this dude kept talking about trying to get his friends to do the heist job with him. That was hilarious. The Dunkin' Donuts always finds out was funny.
That was funny.
That was funny. He said, "Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts always finds out." Like when does Dunkin' Donuts become this big chain? They just yell in your pickles.
I guess.
Oh, Baskin Robbins. It was Baskin Robbins, not Dunkin'. But Baskin Robbins.
I guess.
I love that. I love the. Like I said, I like the Falcon joint. I like the mystery. Like, what's the dude's name? Who had the lawsuit? Was getting the lawsuit. Like he walked into Hank Pym's house and Yellow Jacket. He walked to Hank Pym's house. That's later on. He walked to Hank Pym's house, and then he was genuinely hurt. Like, "Hank, you about to take it over?" And he didn't kill him right there. He waited. Like, I like it. I like it. I like the final fight scene because they were like, "You're not going to stop." I'm like, who said we were trying to destroy it? We just trying to rob you. And he shrunk the whole thing down. His tank. I like all of that. My man Avon Barksdale was in it. I like it all. Okay. I like it. It's a 7. It's a 7. It's very enjoyable.
All right, then that ends the new rankings for Phase 1 and 2 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Do DC too?
You guys go ahead and give us the rankings for all of those movies in Phase 1 and Phase 2.
Oh yeah, DC.
Phase 1, Phase 2. Give us your rankings in the comments section. Let us know how you rank it. Don't worry about how we ranked it. We ranked it how we ranked it. You liked our ranking. Accept
Don't lose friendships.
Okay.
Zack Snyder, we're gonna lose friendships over that.
We're gonna lose real friendships.
We gotta debate whether or not we're gonna do DC.
Oh, we're doing
Phase 3 and 4.
We just gotta debate if we're gonna be friends afterwards.
Phase 3 and 4. You thought this video's long. Wait till you go through that one. Boy.
Phase 3 might get a video by itself.
Do you want a preview? We're not giving you a preview. No. Phase 3, we might lose friendships over that one too. Because, that's a problem.
Yeah, because Spider-Man about to take some L's.
Some
real L's.
See, here we go.
He said some real L's.
Some real L's. Like I'm Green Goblin now.
Hit the like button.
Your girlfriend
hit the
is putting
subscribe button. Hit the bell for notifications. You know, tell your friends, tell your family. Always go to your comic book store. Support your local comic book store in the comic book industry. We got to keep the comic book industry going strong so we can keep reading comic books and we can keep getting comic book movies. And until next time, guys, we are out of here.
Deuces, A&T, I'm so loothless.